Okay, so we are drying and processing, and we have a lot of refuse. So you can see that this is like an entire wheelbarrow full of seaweed and some leftover sea moss that we are turning into fertilizer for our plants. So um, it's a two-step process. First wash sand, second wash salt, and then we take the moist compost and then we kind of bury that about an inch under the surface of the plant. And there's enough nitrogen, calcium, and nutrients in this plant to bring back all the plants in the garden. So this in and of itself is a whole another, look at all of that color and nutrient. That is a whole other, thank you, that's a whole other market in and of itself. So these are the little pieces that like flew off on the line, the debris that scattered after we took all the stems off, leaving the beautiful purple. Yeah, no, that's enough now for today. Yeah, this we're going to put it somewhere for Kesho. Okay, but that's enough for today. Thank you. So all of the debris, I was raking the yard and I just raked up all the stuff. Here's a nice good pile of seaweed refuse. So this is what we have left, is this beautiful gleaming green and gold, green and purple seaweed, right? Even Jackie has gotten in on the action. So we've got baskets and baskets and baskets of the stuff, all in different uh, phases and stages of the drying process. So if you're going to go ahead and order some of this, please um, do that as quickly as possible. The availability of this is dependent on the sea, the weather. Like if it's really, really rough weather, the possibility of having this available to us um, is not likely. Right? So stuff that falls on the floor, we just scrape that up and turn it into fertilizer. So I'm going to take you now to, I'm going to take you now and show you what we're going to do with that. Right? So this is, I think this is from yesterday. So these are more on on their way, but we spend the entire day trying to get away from the sun, and so we need to build a drying shed as quickly as possible, right? And this is my little stash. I don't know if you can hear me on this. I hope you can because it's hella windy, but this is my little special stash that I put to the side. I'm going to be making things out of this, and I'm going to be demonstrating with this. So this is Mama Jojo's special stash right here. So I put these to the side for myself. Um, I like playing with them, and as you can see, when they dry outside of the sun, they produce so much more differently in color. Right? So let me show you the fertilizer. And yeah. Back inside, please. So this is the instructions. So double washed, and then I dig, and bam. Okay, so these plants have been suffering and We're trying to fix it with nitrogen. And then you cover it, okay, Joseph? And then you cover it. Okay, so Joseph doesn't trust what I'm saying because he's saying it's too salty. So he's listening to Jackson. Oh, it's so beautiful today. But you can see this is still good stuff, right? This is a lot. There's a lot. There's just not enough in here to do too much with, right? But sometimes they fall on the floor, or you know, they fall, and sometimes the pieces are too small to like really fuss with it to get all that sand and stuff out. So, but hey, these are great pieces. But hey, if they fell and whatnot, so this is okay. So I'm gonna put that in. It's really good. This one, yes. Okay, so this will be a good example because you can see it's nearly dead. It's like halfway alive and halfway dead for something that's been here for over 9 months and nothing, you know, you can see even the stems are like super dead. Like there is no life in this plant. So, but it's trying, it's really trying, and it's hurting. So it needs some help. So we're gonna dig and we're gonna put some of this. It's really good for nitrogen. You know, if this can make a woman fertile, I am sure this can make my plants fertile. So all of the refuse that we have, we are gonna use it for our fertilizer, right? And then you cover the dirt, so when it dries the wind doesn't blow it away. So but you can see, alright, doesn't that look good? I wish somebody would feed me. Yeah, you just cover it back up. Yeah, perfect. So as that decomposes, that should be good. Okay, so let's see. Right, good pieces in here, but you know, I got some really good pieces out of it, so the garden can eat too, right? And this is rich and beautiful stuff, right? But as you can see, these were semi-dried, and then once they touch water they expand again, and this is why it takes so long to dry, because it's very soluble. It just sucks water. Right, so this is another one that's been suffering. Right, so I double washed it. So the experiment that we're running is to see how it fares, because the salt in it, you know, I don't think they believe that it's not going to affect them. It's not going to affect the plants, right? But beautiful beach day, rough seas though, but gorgeous day, gorgeous day, gorgeous day. Okay, y'all, that's a whoa. Let me show you, but they're sleeping now. So this is my rose moss coming up very nicely, but they're asleep. Okay, y'all, thank you so much for watching. To get your hands on some of this purple mermaid moss, please go ahead and message me, exodusafrica1@gmail.com, exodusafrica, the numeral 1 @gmail.com. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.